Good morning, students. Welcome to PC YouTube channel. I am Chaitra here. Today, I will be explaining the science topic for the 6th standard students. Let's go through the science subject. What are the chapters containing in the subject? There are 16 chapters. First, today I am going to explain in this session about taking a first chapter as a food. Where does it come from? Next, this chapter likely aims to explore the origin of a food and introducing the students to the sources of a food and explaining where food comes from, the types of food we consume and how they are produced. And in this chapter provides basic information about how the importance of a food and how importance of agriculture and plants and animals in providing the food what we eat today. Moving towards the first chapter of the science subject is food. Where does it come from? What did you eat at home today? Let me know in my comment section. Find out what your friends ate today. Okay, when you go to the school, it's little bit for a conversation. You can ask them what do you eat today? When I was going to school, I used to ask my friends because there will be a varieties. My friends home they all made mothers. Okay, my mother used to do a roti and all, but in the my friends house and all, they used to make some dosa, idli, puri, etc. etc. I used to like to ask them what all they made and what they brought for lunch and all. You too can do that. Okay, find out what your friends ate today. Did you eat the same kind of food yesterday and today? Huh. Somewhat mothers will do to make early some things. They make a upma or a idli or a dosa or regularly eat roti and all. Did we eat what we eat yesterday? No, because we want different types of foods daily. So we are eating a different kinds of a food at a different times, isn't it? Yes, correct. Moving to 1.1 food varieties. Here, 1.1 is a food varieties. There are different types of food varieties. So, we'll go with the activity 1 as ask your friends in the school about the items they would be eating during a day. As a what they eat today for breakfast. Okay, I ate idli. What do you eat, guys? Comment below. See if you can also get this information from your friends staying in a different states of India. You can ask, okay, not the India, you can ask with your friends who are staying near to your house and near to your hometown and etc. You can ask them, what do you eat for a breakfast? What do you eat for a lunch? What do you eat for a dinner? You can ask when you call them because there are different types of and different varieties of food nowadays. So list all the items in your notebook as given in a table 1.1. Let make a small note in your notebook. Take a notebook and note it. Write it as table 1.1. What do we eat? As a question mark. Make a two columns like this. Two column. How I made here. Write two columns. In the first column, you write a heading as a name of the students or a friends. And the second column should be food items eaten in a day. Like I have made here a 1.1 table and make a two columns and write the first column name of the students or a friends and the second column should be food items eaten in a day. Okay, list the some your friends which you have asked what you have eaten today and all what you have discussed with whom you have discussed. Write his name. I have written my friend's name. Three friends name I have written. You can make many more friends. List here in the table 1.1 in the first column you have to mention your friend's name and in the second column what they ate today like a food items eaten in the day means afternoon or a dinner, or if you like to have a breakfast, you love breakfast, so you can ask them whether they eat idli, rice, or something else. You can mention it in the second table. I have mentioned here idli, dosa, and puri. These are my three friends. They have ate a breakfast as a idli, dosa, and puri. You can see here there are different foods. Like here it is a idli, right? This is a dosa. You all see and you all like it also. And this is a puri. Okay. Next. Next. There are seems to be so much varieties in a food that we eat, as shown in a 1.1 figure. Here there are different types of food. This is idli, who eat veg, and who don't like to eat more veg, they will eat a fish, and this is a soup, what we drink it. And going to next, what are these food items made of? Let me know. Comment below. What are these foods items made of? Do you know? Comment me below. Think about a rice cooked at home. You all ate a rice, okay? While boiling, did you saw what all the ingredients they have put it in that rice and all? Then let us know in the comments. We take raw rice. As you have seen, your mom will take first a rice, raw rice, which is not boiled. It will be little bit shiny, and they put into a water, and they leave for a 5 or 10 minutes. Then they put it into a boiling. So first, you can also do this activity in your home. So first take a raw rice and boil it in the water. So after boiling, what it becomes? It becomes a rice, as a boiled rice. So here in this, we need only two materials or ingredients need to prepare a dish or a boiled rice. What we are preparing? We are preparing the boiled rice. So we need only two ingredients, raw rice and water. On the other hand, some food items are made with many ingredients. We use many ingredients for other foods. This is only a white rice. So we need only two ingredients. For other different types of foods, we need different ingredients and many ingredients too. And the prepared vegetable curry, we need different kinds of vegetables, salt, spices, oil, so on. In some houses, mothers will put salt while boiling the plain rice because they give some taste. So they put some salt. So here, for preparing a veg curry, we need different kinds of vegetables, salts, spices, oil, and so on. So you can do this activity in your home too. Okay. Next, moving towards the activity 2. Choose some of the items you listed in a table 1.1. As I listed here, there is a food items. You can, which you have listed, you can take that items also. So, and try to find out what ingredients are used to prepare these by discussing with your friends. In the activity 1, you are collecting the information that what they have ate today, and in the second activity you can also take the information how they have prepared this food. If they don't know, you can take one dish from the table 1.1 which you have noted, then you can ask that how to prepare the food with your parents or your elder sister or a brother, or if your friends don't know it, you can list it out. Okay. uh, Table 1.2, some examples are given here. Add some more items to this list as table 1.2, food items and their ingredients. Again, make a two columns, as a first column should be a food items and the second will be the ingredients. Take a note and copy it. And that table 1.2 shows us here I have noted some ingredients. So food items at the first block you write it, and the second block you write it as ingredients. Next, in a food items, as your friends all said, my friend said roti, dal, puri, and etc. So I asked them, how did they prepare it? You do know, right? She said, okay, I know it well. So I asked them, what all ingredients they used. She said me that roti and chapati she ate. So for roti, they need atta and water. And for chapati too, atta and water. And the second person said me, I want a dal. So, dal ingredients will be a pulses, water, salt, oil, ghee, and spices. Like here, these are the different types of pulses what we use in our daily life. As you all know, this is a roti. Okay, and next, a puri. Third person said me a puri. So, how the puri is needed, made, and what all ingredients they use is atta, water, oil, and salt. This type you can also collect the information from your friends. Moving to the next. What do you find? Do we find some ingredients common? Yes, correct. For different food items, uh, we need a different ingredients, right? In that, at least three or four ingredients will be common, right? Like salt, we use it for all the prepare all the foods, and a salt, it's a mandatory, and a chili or a something else for a taste. We use the common ingredients to prepare the different foods. So you can also discuss with your friends. So where does these ingredients come from? Do you know anyone? Then comment me below that. Who all know this? The ingredients come from. Where did it come from? Okay. Next, moving towards the 1.2 as a food materials and sources, means food materials what we use and from where did the ingredients come from. Okay, next, it may be easy for us to guess the sources of some of the ingredients that we listed in a table 1.2. As you listed in the 1.2 some listed ingredients, you can take it. Then fruits and vegetables. As a common, you all eat the vegetables and you all eat the fruits, etc. For instance, figure 1.2. Figure 1.2a shows where do they come from. Okay, this figure, these are the fruits and these are the plant sources and this is the animal source. From animal we get, means from the hen we get the egg, what we eat, egg curry. So from the hen, I'm not an non-vegetarian, so I'm vegetarian. I don't know about the chicken curry. So from hen we eat the chicken. So okay, moving towards this, the plants, of course. What are the sources of a rice or a wheat? Okay, if you know, comment me below. You may have seen a paddy. Here the paddy will grow. Paddy, wheat, field. You have all seen with the rows and a raw plants, which give us the grains as 1.3 shows you. This is a 1.3 shows you. Okay, this is a 1.3. This is a field which we grow the wheat or a paddy. And then these are the food items like milk, egg, meat, which comes from the animals. What we eat, egg, milk and meat, it come from the animals. Which come from the plants is fruits and vegetables we get. Okay, next, moving towards the activity 3. Let us take the food items listed earlier. We have listed some food items, right? So in 1.2, so take it some food items and try to find out where they come from and the ingredients and their sources. We have listed in the 1.2, right? So take it the food items and ingredients and ask your friends or take information from the elders that where did it come from. Okay, some examples are shown in a table 1.3. We have shown in a 1.3 here. Ingredients used to prepare a food items and their sources. Make again, take a note. and make a table 1.3. Put a three columns, 1, 2, and 3 columns. First column should be a food items, what you have listed in the 1.2, and the second ingredients, what you used in the daily while preparing the food, and the source and which from which the ingredients we got. Okay, then in the first column we write it as first one will be a idli. So idli, what the ingredients we need to prepare idli is the rice come from plants, and the urda dal, and a salt and a water. Next, moving towards a chicken curry. Has the chicken come from the animals? So chicken is from the animals, and spices is from the making the mixture, and the oil and the ghee comes from the plants as a cow, buffalo, etc. And the water we use to make a chicken curry, we need all these ingredients. These ingredients come from what? Animals and the plants. So next, the third will be the kheer. As you all like the sweet, as the kheer come from the we use the ingredients as milk, rice, and a sugar. Milk come from the animals as a cow and a buffalo, etc. And the rice come from the plant. So we grow rice in the field. So we get the rice from the field. So while these are the sources, where we get the food items, and the figure 1.3 shows us the source of the food grains, and this picture shows us the how the farmer transport the paddy and some other grains what they grown in the field. And the paddy field, this is the paddy field, and the wheat grains are transported in the bullock carts. As you all seen in bullock carts, the farmer will be sitting at the front, and the cow will be tied with a bullock cart, and the bullock cart is filled with the grains and the fields and all. They transport the every grains and all by the bullock carts. Nowadays they are using the many transports like tractor and all. The earlier there will be a bullock carts. So next, moving towards the what do we conclude from the activity 3? We have to conclude this activity 3, right? So plants are the sources of a food ingredients like grains, correct? As the plants are the sources of food, correct? The ingredient like grains and seeds and the vegetables and the fruits. Animals provide us with the milk. What did the animals give us? Many animals give us milk, meat producers and egg producers, and the cows, goats, and a buffalo are some common elements which gives us milk. Correct? As you all drink the milk at the morning or while sleeping at the night, so it gives us a strong power to our bones. So, do you all? I think you do. You all know how did the milk come from? Milk was given by the cow, buffalo, and goats. And the common elements which give us milks, and the milk products like, and we prepare some milk products like a curd. You can see that the mother, you can ask to your mother also, she will be preparing a curd in a home too, and boiling milk, and she keeps on the kitchen, and put some lemon in the milk. Then after the magic happens at the morning, it becomes a curd. So you can ask your mother how she is preparing the curd. So there are some products which we can prepare from the milk. So there are some products like cream, cheese, and curd are used all over the world. Can you name some other animals which give us milk? You can also note some other animals which gives us milk and comment me below. Okay. Next, moving towards the 1.3, plant parts and animals products as food. Okay. Next, here in the 1.3, we see the plants parts and animals products as food. Okay. Here, this is a plant. All you know, have seen in your surrounding plants, which today we'll see the parts of the plants. Okay. Here, this is a flower as mentioned here. This is a fruit. After flower, they gives us a fruit. This is a fruit. And what we see here, green color will be a stem. And this is the leaves. And this is a bud. And this is a nodal. And a node. And this is an internode. And this part is known as shoot system. And this is a primary root and this is a secondary root. This two roots is known as root system. So 1.4 shows us the different parts of the plants. Okay, plants are one source of our food, right? Which part of a plant? Which part of a plant gives us food, right? We'll see it the next. We eat many leafy vegetables, right? We eat many leafy vegetables. We eat fruits of some plants like apple, orange, etc. Sometimes roots, sometimes stem, and sometimes even flowers, as shown in a 1.4. Have you ever eaten a pumpkin? Pumpkin flower dip in a rice paste and fry with it. Try it in your home. Take a pumpkin and pumpkin flowers you take it, not a pumpkin, and a pumpkin flowers and dip into a rice paste. Make it a rice paste and take it, dip into a rice paste, which pumpkin flowers and fry in a oil. Do it in your home. It will be tasty. So try it in with it. And some plants have two or more eatable plant parts. Two or more, like we eat, some plants gives us a flower with a fruit. We can eat a flower or a fruit or a leaves. We eat three of them. Two or more will be we can eat. Seeds or a mustard plants gives us oil. Seeds and a mustard, you have seen the mustard plants. Okay, they gives us a milk, and the leaves are used for as a vegetable. And can you think of different parts of banana that are used as a food? Yes, banana what we eat, and some makes it a deep fry as a pav bhaji and all. Think or a more example where two or more parts of the single plant are used as a food. Okay. Next, table 1.4. Plant parts as a food. Okay. Next, note the fourth table as 1.4. Plant